Good day, Kavibal, and welcome to our Speakers Demo Reel webinar series. For the discussion today, the topic will be on exploring the application of the slope of a line and its importance in the real world. Before we begin, take note of the following reminders. Make sure you are registered to the webinar to have your e-certificate of participation. Visit certificate.vibalgroup.com to generate your proof of attendance. Place your questions in the comment box allotted during the session and they will be addressed by our speaker later on. Share the video using hashtag LearnAs1PH as our official hashtag to all our Vibal webinars. Experience learning to Vibal! And now, to proceed with our webinar this afternoon, it is my pleasure to introduce to you our distinguished speaker today. Billy James A. Quiñones is a full-time junior high school mathematics teacher at Tinajeras National High School, Malabon City. He graduated from Technological Institute of the Philippines, Manila with the degree of Bachelor of Science in Industrial Engineering. He finished his 22 units of professional education in Batangas State University, Arasov. He is currently taking up Master of Arts in Education, major in Mathematics at the National Teachers College, Manila. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome Mr. Billy James Quiñones.
Hello, good day everyone. Okay, let me share my screen first. Okay, so before I start, let me ask my student, Ali. Nakikita ba yung presentation ko?
Yes po.
Okay, thank you so much. So before I formally start this demo reel, I would like to greet all my co-teachers and administrators at Tinajeras National High School, to our school principal, Dr. Fortunato B. Abude, and to our ever-supportive department head, Ma'am Luz Cruz. Thank you for giving me the permission to be part of this Bival's demo reel. And to all the educators in the schools division of Malabon City, good day, everyone. So I also want to express my sincerest gratitude to Bival Group for trusting me and giving us an opportunity to learn and share our experiences to our dear teachers. To all my co-educators watching live all over the country, a pleasant afternoon, and I hope all is well to all of you. Now let me share you this. So as a math teacher, I just want to share my experience on the importance of contextualization and teaching. So, ano nga ba yung tulong nitong contextualization sa ating pagtuturo? So, according to IPL.org, this helps the learners to acquire new skills and knowledge. So, kapag doon nag-contextualize tayo ng ating mga topics at subject na ating itinuturo, sa amin sa mathematics at sa inyo sa ibang subject, na natutulungan natin yung bata to gain new skills or acquire knowledge na kailangan nila para sa topic na iyon. It also develops their abilities and attitudes. So, nade-develop natin yung kanilang abilidad and yung attitudes nila towards learning and studying. So, paano sila mag-aral, mas nagiging committed sila doon sa topic kasi mas naiintindihan nila ito. Learners should be motivated to learn and to take part in the learning process. So mas nagre-recite sila, mas malakas yung loob nila na magbigay ng ideas, mag-share ng kanilang insights because nakikita nila ito ng mas concrete. So that's the importance of contextualization and teaching. Another one is the importance of diagnostic assessment before teaching. So this one is very evident. So tayo as a teacher and me as a mathematics teacher, I see to it that I assess my student before I teach because in planning the lesson, this is very important. So napakalaga na alam mo kung paano i-design ito kasi nalaman mo na kung paano mag-offer or paano gagawing mas personalized and individualized yung konsepto at yung mga topic na ituturo mo, lalo na sa mathematics kasi mas matutulungan mo ang mga bata na talagang matuto sila based doon sa kanilang learning capabilities at kung paano sila matuto. Kasi iba-iba sila, 'di ba? So, that's it. So, I think nakapag-share ako ng ilan sa mga experience ko. Alam ko marami pang mga kailangang malaman para maging mas quality yung ating teaching. But for now, that's it. So, let's start. My topic for today, or our topic for today, is slope of a line. So our section is grade 8, Matyaga. So nandiyan ang aking president, Ali. Hello.
Hello po, good afternoon po.
Okay, Ali, good afternoon, and to all your classmates. So please check the attendance, and after this, please check the assessments. Okay?
Yes po, sir.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, let's start. So, yan. So may nakikita tayo dito. Sabi, guess what? Okay. So, this is just a review. So, let me... okay. So, this one is a review ng ating previous topic. Ano nga ba itong nakikita ninyo? Sige, Ali. Ano ba yung nakikita mo dito?
Ano po, Cartesian plane.
Okay, Cartesian plane. Very good. So, dito sa ating Cartesian plane, meron tayong mga regions. Okay, so we have here 1, 2, 3, 4. Ano nga ba yung tawag natin sa part na ito ng ating Cartesian plane?
Quadrant
yes, Ali?
1 po.
Yes.
Quadrant 1.
Okay, very good. That is our quadrant 1. Okay, so the coordinates for quadrant 1 are all what? Ano po? Ang mga coordinates natin, they are both?
Both positive po.
Okay, both positive. Yung ating x tsaka yung ating y are both positive. Very good. So how about this quadrant? What do we call this next quadrant? Is Maggie there? Wala pa ba, Ali? Na-check mo ba kung nandyan siya?
Wala pa po, pero wala po ata siyang...
Okay. So, i-chat mo na lang siya or bigyan na lang natin siya ng copy ng lesson. Okay. So, Ali, since you are there, so what do we call this part of the Cartesian plane?
Quadrant 2 po.
Okay, very good. So, quadrant 2, we have here negative and positive. Negative x and positive y. For this next region, we have quadrant 3. Okay, so from the origin, all the numbers to the left are negative. And all the number below the origin are all negative. So we have negative and negative. Negative x's and negative y's. Okay. For the last quadrant, we have, what do you think, Ali? Ano sa tingin mo?
Quadrant 4 po.
Okay, very good. We have quadrant 4. Okay, so we have positive and negative. Positive x and negative y's. Okay, so that's our quadrant 4. So very good. Nakita ko na naaalala pa yung ating Cartesian plane ay yung mga parts noon. Okay, so now, para mas mabigyan pa natin ng diin yung ating review, let's explore. Okay, so gagamitin natin yung GeoGebra para sa ating review. So let's see. Let me stop my sharing. Okay, and then I'll share GeoGebra. Okay. Okay, so yung bang sinishare ko is visible, Ali?
Yes po.
Okay, so very good. So now, we have here different points as you can see. So anong gagawin ninyo? Anong gagawin namin, sir? So tatanungin ko lang kayo dun sa mga coordinates. Kung naalala nyo, paano ba mag-locate ng points? Okay, ang tawag natin, nilolocate natin yung points. So kung makikita nyo, iba't ibang quadrant nakakalat yung ating mga points. For point A, will you please name the point or locate the point? Where is it located? Ali?
Ano po, negative 7, 1.
Okay, negative 7, 1. Let me check. Show value. Okay, so that is in negative 7, 1. Very good. How about point B? Where is it located? Again, Ali?
Ano po, negative 3, 2.
Negative 3, 2. Okay, very good. Again, negative 3, 2. Okay, so for point C, if I'm going to ask you the location of point C, based on the origin. From the origin, how many units is point C to the right?
1 unit po.
Okay, 1 unit to the right, and how many units above the origin?
6 units.
6 units, and that's the location of point C. If that is so, what is the coordinates, or what are the coordinates of point C?
1, 6.
1, 6. Let me check. Okay, let's show the value. 1, 6. Okay, very good. So for point D, let me show you. Point D is located at 5, 5. Okay, so 5 for X and Y is 5. So lagi nating inuuna yung X at yung Y naman yung sunod. Okay, for point E, the location is at 8, 1. Okay, so we have here point E located at the 8 units to the right from the origin and 1 unit above the origin. How about point G? Is Maggie there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Maggie, where is point G located?
Point G is located at positive 11
And,
and positive 1.
okay, 11 and positive 1. Are you sure?
I think so.
Okay,
I think so, sir.
okay, let me show you the location. The location is at 11, 1. Very good. And we have the last point is point F. Where is it located, Ali? Will you please tell us?
11 and negative 4.
Negative 4. Let's check. Show the value. 11 and negative 4 is very good. That is 11 units to the right or from the right of the origin and 4 units below the origin. Okay, very good. Okay, napapalakpak ako dito sa part ko. Kasi alam ko, na-review natin at naalala nyo pa yung mga tinuro ko last time. Okay, so bakit nga ba kailangan natin pag-aralan ito at alalahanin ulit? Ano nga ba ang connection nito or what is the connection of this Cartesian plane and locating the points and yung mga sinasabi ko kanina na to the right from the origin, ano nga bang kahalagahan nung malaman nyo kung ilang unit siya at yung mga lokasyon niya sa ating topic for today. Okay, so stop ko muna itong aking GeoGebra. Okay, let me share my screen again. Okay, so nakikita na ulit yung PowerPoint ko, Maggie?
Yes po, sir.
Okay, so kanina nga, nag-explore tayo, nag-locate kayo ng mga coordinates or ng mga points using GeoGebra. So nakatulong sa atin yung GeoGebra, no? Okay, so thank you so much. For the next one, mag-observe naman tayo. Let's observe. Ayan ang sabi. So let's observe. Ano nakikita ninyo dun sa background natin? Ito. Yan, ano nakikita ninyo? Anyone? Anyone can answer.
Highway.
What?
A car.
Highway po.
Driving in a highway.
Yes, driving in a highway. Yes, road, right?
Yes.
Yes, and we have car here and mountains. Okay, so para siyang uphill kasi mukhang mag-outing yung lugar na to. Parang ang sarap mag-ano dito, 'di ba? Parang mag-travel kapag mga ganyan. So, ngayon mag-observe tayo. So ano nga ba yung connection ng background na to dun sa ating gagawin? Okay, so makinig mabuti at tingnan itong susunod na images. So we have here, ayan. So we have here road 1, ito daw yung daan. Tapos this is the car. So we have road 2. Ano nga ba ito? So meron tayong sitwasyon dito. Babasahin ko at makinig kayo. Situation number 1. Teacher Billy is traveling to 2 different hilly roads. Which road is difficult to drive or which road is more difficult to drive? So, alin daw road dito kaya ang mas mahirap yung pagdadrive mo? Kung si Teacher Billy ay nandito sa road 1, tapos after nyan, napunta siya sa road 2, alin part kaya ng road yung mas nahihirapan siyang i-drive yan? Ali, will you please answer? Ano sa tingin mo? Or alin sa tingin mo? Yes,
Yung
Ali.
road 2 po.
Road 2. Why? Why do you think road 2?
Mas steep po siya compared to road 1.
Mas steep. Okay, very good. How about you, Maggie? Sa tingin mo, bakit road 2 daw Or ikaw, ano ba yung sagot mo? Road 1 or road 2?
Road 2.
Road 2. Bakit kaya road 2? Yung mas, yes.
Because the slope, sir, is going up. So it is hard to drive.
Okay, so you use the word slope na, no?
Or
Okay, so tingnan natin.
Slant.
Okay, tingnan natin yung yung mga words na ginagamit niyo. Sabi ni Ali, Steve, sabi mo slant, slope. Okay, tingnan natin. Very good. So tingnan muna natin kung ano naman nangyari sa situation number 2. Ayan. After reaching the top, ayan, nag-drive daw si Teacher Billy. After reaching the top of the road 2, Teacher Billy needs to drive down. Ayan, nag-drive down daw si Teacher Billy dito sa road 3. So, tapos, after niya magdaan sa road 3, may room pa siyang ulit dinaanan, si road 4 naman. So, if Teacher Billy needs to drive down, this is the question. Which road will build up more speed? Alin daw dito yung mag-build up ng speed? Alin daw, road 3 or road 4? Anyone?
Road 4 po.
Road 4. Okay, bakit Ali?
Kasi po mas pababa din po yung direction niya. So, pag ganun po,
Okay.
mas mabilis po yung magiging takbo ng kotse.
Ng sasakyan. Okay, sige. Tingnan natin. Okay, so very good. Thank you. So, for situation number 3, ayan, after moving down the hill, Teacher Billy is now driving on the flat ground. Nandito na daw si Teacher Billy. Yan, kanina, umakyat siya, tapos bumaba. Ngayon, flat na daw yung ground. Ito yung question ni Sir. Do you think he can send text message to his friends? Kung nandito na siya, why or why not? Sige, Maggie.
I think he can text or call, but then kapag po kasi nagda-drive, 'di ba,
Yes.
bawal din ang mag-cellphone. At least
Okay.
for safety purposes. But
So ibig
for that
sabihin, yes,
portion, I think kaya naman po.
kaya naman. Okay, kaya naman mag-text. Pero sabi mo nga, I think bawal po yan. Eh.
Yes,
So,
po.
yun.
For safety
Yes po.
purposes.
Okay, for safety purposes, para hindi ma-aksidente, ganun siguro yung sinasabi mo. Thank you. So, how about you, Ali? Pwede na bang mag-text dito si Teacher Billy? Kasi nakababa na naman siya. Or flat
No
na naman
po.
yung ground eh.
No po.
No. Why? Why is it your answer is no?
Siguro po kaya mag-text pero syempre po prone to accidents.
Okay, prone to accident. Okay, so thank you so much. How about noong dire-diretso siya, yung ganito kaya? Ayan, yung road 6. Is it possible for Teacher Billy to drive like this? Why? Or why not? Sige, Ali. Kung pababa daw na ganyan, tapos ito daw pataas, possible daw ba yan na gawin ni Teacher Billy yan?
No po.
No. Bakit hindi pwedeng mag-drive ng ganyan?
Mawawala na po yung balance.
Okay. Mawawala yung balance na siguro. Baka ma-aksidente ka kasi hindi na kaya yung ganyan. Ikaw naman, Maggie.
No, sir.
Okay. No,
Kasi
no din.
mahulog siya
Bakit?
dyan.
Okay. Mahuhulog siya dyan. Very good. So, tingnan natin. So, what can you say? Yan. So, what can you say about the different situation we have? Ayan. So, I have shared to you yung kanina, yung situation 1, situation 2, situation 3, hanggang makarating siya dun sa patag, hanggang dun sa tinanong ko kayo kung possible ba dun sa road 6. So, what words can you relate to those illustrations? Ano yung mga words na nasabi nyo kanina? Will you please share it to us? Ali, ano yung mga nasabi mo kanina na words?
Speed, yung bilis.
Okay. Yes. Another one, meron ka pa bang nasabi? Meron pa ba?
Yun lang po on my part.
Okay. How about you,
Yung
Maggie?
nabanggit ko kanina.
How about you, Maggie? Yes, thank you, Ali.
Slant.
Slant. Okay. So, sabi na,
Break.
yeah. Ano pa po?
Fall.
Okay. So, fall, nalaglag. Okay. Tama ba?
Yes po.
Okay. So, sabi natin kanina, meron tayong nabanggit na slant, stiffness, meron din tayo natawag kanina na flat surface, at meron din tayo natawag kanina na nakatayo na ganun. Kapag sinabi natin na flat surface, anong klase ng line yon? Anong tawag natin doon? Starts with letter H. Letter H. Ano yun?
Horizontal po.
Oh, wow, very good. Okay, horizontal line. Eh, yung patayo na ganun, yung sabi nyo, imposible, sir, or hindi pwede, sir, na mag-drive. That starts with letter V, as in victory. Ano po? Maggie? Ano yung idea mo about dyan? Dun sa patayo na ganun?
Vertical.
Vertical, okay. So, very good. When we talk about those words, we can relate ito to our topic for today. Yung mga stiffness na sinabi nyo, yung mga slant, yung vertical, horizontal, pwede daw natin yung ma-relate sa topic natin for today, which is slope. Ayan. So, ang topic natin for today is slope. So, let's start. Bago tayo mag-umpisa, alamin muna natin kung ano yung mga objectives na kailangan or matututunan ninyo after this session. So, for our objectives, at the end of this session, you should be able to, first, will you please read, Ali?
Illustrate and find the slope of a line given 2 points.
Okay, how about you, Maggie? Will you please read? Yes, yes. Yes, Ali, gusto mo bang basahin na din?
Sige po si Ma'am Maggie na.
Okay, Ma'am Maggie, will you please read the next objective?
Solve real-life problems involving slope of a line.
Okay, solve real-life problems involving slope of a line. So, malalaman pala natin ngayon paano mag-illustrate at paano natin hanapin yung slope of a line kapag binigay yung dalawang points. At magsosolve din daw tayo ng real-life problems involving slope of a line. So, ma-appreciate natin siya. Malalaman natin na kapag naririnig natin yung slope, ano nga ba siya? So, paano nga ba natin dapat i-take yung slope sa ating buhay at sa mathematics? Okay. So, based on what you have read, anyone who has an idea of slope, may idea na ba kayo bago ko ipakita? Anyone? Ayan yung tanong, oh, slope of a line. Pag narinig ninyo dun sa inyong sinasabi ko kanina, sa reality or pag wala kayo sa classroom or wala kayo sa pag-aaral, I mean, wala tayo sa klase kasi ngayon online, wala tayo sa online platform. Tapos narinig nyo bigla yung slope sa daan. Ano yung naisip ninyo? Anyone? Ikaw, Ali.
Ano po, yung mga sa slide sa playground.
Okay, slide sa playground. Yung mga bata nag-slide sila, tama?
Yes po.
Okay, yung slide na yun. How about you, Maggie? Hello?
Set? Sorry, sir.
Yes po. Paano mo naiisip, or ano yung naiisip mo pag narinig mo yung word na slope?
Slope?
Yeah.
Ano po? Slanting or
Anong mga
design.
bagay?
Road.
Road. Yeah. What else? Meron pa ba?
Slope. Hill.
Hill. Okay. Parang tinignan mo lang kanina dun sa example natin, no? Yung bukod
Yes.
dun. Bukod dun, anak. Ano pa?
Ano pa ba pag slope?
Sa bahay nyo, may slope ba dyan? Halimbawa, mayroon kang kotse, may papasok ka ng kotse. Ano yung may mga slope, slanty na part dyan? Pag may gate ka, so may kotse ka, anong tawag doon? Kapag
Door.
papasok, anong tawag doon sa,
ano ba yun? Yung parang
yung pinapasok ka ng kotse mo?
inclined plane.
Ano pa?
Parking
lot,
yes.
diba? Okay, kasi slanty siya kasi minsan dumumaba or mas safe siya pag binigyan mo siya ng slope.
Slant.
Okay.
At saka yung parang diba? Rampa ba yung tawag doon?
Ramp. Yes.
Ramp, yes.
Okay, very good. Okay, yun yung mga example. So, nakakatuwa naman kasi may mga idea na kayo sa slope. Ayan. So, slope of a line. The slope is represented by M. Let me read this. Represented by M. So, M daw yung symbol na gagamitin natin for slope. Okay, listen very carefully. So, it's defined as the ratio. So, pag sinabi natin ratio, may mga division na nagaganap of the vertical change between 2 points. Vertical change, yung pagbabago vertically to the horizontal change. So, yung ratio daw ng pagbabago vertically to the horizontal change. So, yung horizontal, yun naman pa ganun, between the same 2 points. Yung titingnan natin na points, yun pa rin daw. Okay. So, the vertical change is referred to as the rise. And the horizontal change is referred to as the run. Okay. So, yung rise daw, ito daw yung vertical change. Yun naman daw run, yun yung horizontal change. Tandaan nyo yan, ha? So kapag may dalawa daw point, yung rise daw siya sa vertical, yun naman daw run siya sa horizontal. So in symbol, we have this formula. Will you please read this one, Ali?
M equals rise over run.
Okay, very good. M is equal to rise over run. So, ang sabi natin kanina, sir, ang dami mong binasa. Yung slope pala M. Tapos meron pala siyang rise tsaka run. Yung pala yung ratio na sinasabi mo. Yung ratio ng rise to run. Kaya pala sabi mo kanina, may division. Pero hindi pa rin natin siya maiintindihan kung hindi natin siya i-apply. So, let's try to apply this one by looking back. Ano yung ilo-look back natin? Ayan. So, ano nga ba yung background natin? Sabi, let's look back. So, ibig sabihin, may titingnan tayo dun sa nakaraan. Familiar ba sa inyo yung mga points na yan? Maggie, is it familiar to you yung mga points na pinakita ko ngayon? About yung Ali na lang. Si Ali, kasi na-late yata si Maggie. Si Ali.
Coordinates ba yan?
Yes, coordinates. How about, yes. Yes, Maggie. Ikaw, Ali, familiar ba ito sa'yo? Thank you, Maggie.
Yes po.
Bakit mo nasabi?
Yan po yung mga coordinates na sinagatan po kanina.
Okay. Doon sa GeoGebra, tama ba?
Yes po.
Okay, very good. Tama. And let's look back. Ayan. So, as you can see, we have the same coordinates as what we have did in GeoGebra. Now, let's relate it at different driving situation of Teacher Billy. So, sabi dito, i-relate daw natin yung mga points na ito, pinag-connect lang ni Sir, ha? Okay. Para magkaroon siya ng daan. Doon daw sa naging sitwasyon daw ni Teacher Billy na experience niya sa pagdadrive kanina. Di ba kanina si Teacher Billy, pinakita natin kanina yung mga situations. Naalala niyo pa ba, Ali and Maggie?
Yes po.
Okay, very good. So, from point A to B, ito yung unang situation ni Teacher Billy. Yan. So, nandito daw si Teacher Billy sa part na ito. Ngayon, nung daw umakyat siya ng konti, ito na siya. So, nakarating siya dun sa peak. So, yan. Ito na daw siya. So, now, nung nandito na daw siya, di ba bumaba pa siya? Tama ba? Mas bumaba pa siya dito? Naalala nyo pa?
Opo.
Okay. And then after that, ano nang nangyari dun sa daan?
Naging flat na po.
Flat na or starts with letter H. Ano itong line na ito? Tinatawag nating?
Horizontal.
Okay, nandiyan na siya sa horizontal line. And then may tanong si Teacher Billy, hindi ko naman sinabi na nandito na si Teacher Billy kanina. Ang sabi lang natin, kung posible ba na mag-drive siya sa ganito. Okay. So, now, let's see if we can solve for the slope of the road. So, ano gagawin natin? Titingnan daw natin yung mga pinagdaanan ni Teacher Billy at yung mga slope nito para makita natin ano nga ba ang pagkakaiba-iba ng mga daan based on the slope. Okay. So, are you ready ba to explore more about the slope, Ali and Maggie?
Yes po, sir.
Okay. Yes. How about you, Maggie? Are you excited?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's learn. Ayan. So, in situation number 1 of the previous activity, Teacher Billy is driving up the hilly roads, okay, from point A to B. Okay, listen very carefully. Kukuhanin natin yung slope nito. From point A to B, we have here what you call this line. So, ang sabi, we can use the formula it's equal to rise over run, which is the formula for the slope. So, paano natin gagamitin ito? So, from here, ilan nga ba yung rise na tinatawag natin? O ano nga ba yung rise? So, ito daw siya. Yan. So, ito daw yung rise. So, ngayon, ang tanong, how many units do we have? Can you answer it? Or will you please try to answer what is or how many units do we have for rise? Or for the change in the vertical direction? How about you, Ali?
4?
Okay, 4. Maggie? Si Maggie ba yun?
Yes po. I think
Okay, 4. Yes, yung rise natin, 4. How about you,
4?
Ali?
Ano po, 1 unit.
Or 1 unit. Ano ba? Rise from the ano?
From here, up to that point. So, sabi mo 4, si Ali sabi niya 1.
Run pala yun.
Ano po? Yes, Maggie?
1 po pala yung rise.
Ah,
Run
1
pala
yung
yung
rise.
sinabi kong 4.
Okay. Parang naka 4 rise ka siguro kanina nung break natin. Okay. Pero rise ito na pag-angat siya or pagbabago din sa vertical change nung line. So we have here rise is equal to 1. Very good kayong dalawa. How about the run natin? Run. Itong part na to. Yan. Ito kaya, how many units kaya do we have?
4 units.
Ito na yung 4. Okay, very good. So if we're going to use the formula m is equal to rise over run, what is our slope for this road? Anyone? Sige.
1/4.
Ikaw, Maggie, sagot mo 1/4. How about you, Ali?
Same po. Same answer,
Okay.
1/4.
So because we have rise is equal to 1, sir, bakit 1? Bakit positive 1? Kasi po, simula dito, we rise above. Pataas tayo. Okay, so from this point, papunta naman tayo sa right. So kapag pataas tayo, positive yun. Kapag naman papunta tayo to the right, positive din yun. So the slope is 1/4. Very good. Okay, so ibig sabihin pala nung dumaan dito sa Teacher Billy, yung slope na dinadaanan niya is 1/4. Let's say naman, yung situation number 2, nung umangat siya. Okay. So, we have, again, the formula, m is equal to rise over run. Now, how many units do we have from here to that point? So, upward pa din tayo. Okay. So, sino yung pwedeng sumagot sa inyong dalawa?
4 units po.
4 units. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you sure?
Yes po.
Okay, let's see. We have 4. Very good. How about from point B to this point? How many units do we have? And that is our run.
4 also.
Okay, is it still positive, Maggie? Positive 4?
Positive 4.
Positive 4. Bakit positive 4 pa din? Ang sagot ni Maggie, Ali. Bakit sa tingin mo, Ali, positive pa din?
Kasi po papunta po sa right.
Right?
Okay, to the right siya. No, papunta dito yung car eh. Yan, no? Papunta siya doon. So, papunta dito yung run natin. So, tingnan natin. Very good, positive 4. So, kung kanina, ang slope natin is 1/4. Ngayon, ano naman kaya yung slope natin using the formula rise over run? So, we have the given. Ano na yung sagot natin?
1.
1. Bakit naging 1,
4.
Maggie? Ano po?
4 po yung rise over 4 na run. And then
Okay.
lowest term is 1. 4
Let's see.
divided by 4 is 1.
Okay, very good. Let's see. Yes, that's correct. So our slope is 1 now. So kanina 1/4, tas ngayon naging 1 daw. Okay. So let's find out the next situation. Ngayon, nung pagdating na dun sa hill sa C, yung pinakamataas, bumaba naman siya. Okay. So, nung bumaba siya, gagamitin pa din natin yung same formula, which is m is equal to rise over run. Nung bumaba siya, so simula dito, hanggang dito tayo. Ayan. So, yung rise natin is equal to what? Ali, what is your idea about this one? Meron ka bang idea? Ano yung rise natin?
1 po.
1. Okay. So now, this is from point C, pababa, is it 1 or positive 1 or negative 1?
Negative 1.
Negative 1. Tingnan natin. Okay, kasi pababa na siya eh, no? Pababa na siya dyan. So yung rise natin is negative 1. Okay. So about from this point to that point, D. Okay. So what is our run? Maggie, what is your answer?
1, 2, 3. 1, 2,
Ayan, nagbibilang.
4
Very good.
also.
Okay, 4. Is it positive or negative 4?
I think positive.
Positive. Kasi papunta tayo sa
Going
kanan.
to right
No?
again. Yes.
Okay, very good. So what is your answer? What is the slope of this line, CD?
Negative 1 over 4.
Okay, negative 1/4 or?
Negative 1/4.
Negative 1/4. Okay, very good. So, naging negative na nung pababa tayo, no? Naging negative na yung slope. So, tingnan naman natin, nung mas naging yung slanty pa pababa yung daan ni Teacher Billy. Okay, buti na lang, magaling mag-drive to si Teacher Billy. No? Okay. So, looking back at the situation number 2, okay, so tingnan naman natin ito. So, we have here this point up to that point. So ngayon, ano naman yung rise natin? Rise is equal to what? Sige, Ali.
Ano po, -4.
-4? Bakit mo nasabing -4?
Kasi po pababa pa din po
Okay,
siya.
downward siya. Okay, that is -4. How about for run? What is run? How many units do we have? Anyone can answer?
3 units po.
3.
3 units. Okay, positive or negative?
Positive.
Okay, +3. So now, the question is, what is the slope of that line? Nung nandito na si Teacher Billy.
-4/3.
-4/3. Ayan, very good. So magagaling na yung mga estudyante ko kasi nakukuha nila yung slope. So nakakasunod pa ba, Ali and Maggie? Sana makasunod yung iba nating classmate.
Yes po.
Okay, very good. So now, let's have this one. Nung nandito na siya sa flat surface or dun sa horizontal line, sabi ninyo, siyempre nandito na siya sa patag na daan. So, ang tanong natin, ano yung ating rise? Anyone? Meron bang rise dito? Nung nasa horizontal siya? Sige, Ali, ikaw. Rise is equal to what?
No, 0.
0. Let's see. Okay, 0. How about yung Maggie for run? Ano daw yung run? Ano daw yung sagot mo? How many units? Yes, Maggie? Ayan, nawawala. Ikaw, Ali, ano yung run mo dito?
3 po.
Okay, very good. E. Okay. So, M is equal to rise over run. Yes, Maggie? Okay, using the formula for the slope, what is the slope of this line, Ali? If the formula is rise over run. Sige, sagot muna kayo.
0.
0. Why is it 0? Because we have 0 divided by 3. M, therefore, is equal to
0.
0. Okay, pag horizontal pala 0, no? Okay. So, paano naman daw kapag ganito? Yung isa, baba, yung isa, taas. Doon muna tayo sa pataas. Okay, nung pataas daw na vertical, yung rise is +5 kasi we're going upward. Okay, so we have the formula rise over run. We have run is equal to 0. If we're going to follow the formula rise over run to find the slope, ano yung sagot ninyo? If we have rise 5 divided by 0, what is our slope? Anyone? Sige, Ali, ikaw. Ha?
Undefined.
Undefined. Bakit undefined ang slope natin?
Hindi pwede i-divide yung 5 divided by 6.
Okay. Hindi daw pwedeng i-divide yung 5 divided by 0.
That means that's impossible.
That's impossible. Okay, how about you? Thank you. How about you, Ali? Tingin mo, bakit undefined? Or 0 ba or undefined? Tingin mo.
Undefined din po.
Okay, M is undefined. Let's check. Very good. M is undefined or the slope is undefined. Bakit daw? Because we cannot divide a number by 0. Dividing a number by 0, the answer is always undefined. So kasi ngayon run natin 0 eh. So that's a no-no. Kaya M is undefined. How about this one? M is equal to rise over run. Tingnan natin kung magbabago kapag negative naman, pababa naman. Meron kaya siyang or ano kaya ang slope niya? So M is equal to -5 over 0. So dito sa isa, 5 positive, dito -5. Ano nang sagot ninyo dito? Ano nang slope natin dun sa isang situation?
Same pa rin.
Anong same pa rin, anak?
Undefined pa rin.
Bakit? Why do you think that is still undefined?
0 pa rin po yung denominator or yung
Hindi naman nagbago yung denominator natin.
yung run.
Okay. Very good. Let's check. M is still undefined. Ayan. So, very good. Nakita na natin yung lahat ng sitwasyon ni Teacher Billy nung nag-drive siya. Pero ito, hindi naman niya naging sitwasyon. Tinanong lang natin kung possible ba. So, looking back at our situations, so we have here M is equal to 1/4. So, bago ko ipakita yung dito kanina na sinolve natin, ano kaya yung mangyayari pag tumaas pa yung daan or yung naging yung steepness niya ay mas nadagdagan. Ano kaya yung mangyayari sa slope? Ali, if this is m is equal to 1/4, is the slope greater than or less than if that is so?
Greater than.
M is equal to 1. Very good. 1 is indeed greater than 1/4. So tumataas pala no pag yung nagiging ganito yung daan. Yung slope pala ay nadadagdagan din. Okay. Nung nandito siya, m is equal to negative 1/4. Nung nandito siya, sa part na to, mas magiging negative kaya yung slope natin or hindi? Anyone?
Sorry po, sir.
Magiging negative po.
Ano po?
Mas negative po.
Okay, the more na magiging steep yung steepness niya, the more na magiging negative yung number. So ano yung slope natin? Negative 4/3. Okay. So yung slope ay naging 1, mas nahirapan siya mag-drive. Tama kayo doon. At nung ang slope niya ay ganito, mas nag-build up ng speed. Okay. So nung nandito siya, tingnan natin kung anong slope. The slope is 0. Horizontal na. The question kanina is, can Teacher Billy send a text message to sa part na to? Okay. So ano nga sagot ninyo? Makakapag-send ba ng text message si Teacher Billy sa part na to? Yes or no?
No po.
No. Ikaw naman, Maggie?
Possible, but must not be.
Okay. So let's have this one. According to Republic Act 10913, known as the Anti-Distracted Driving Act, prohibits distracted driving by restricting and penalizing the use of mobile phones and other electronic devices while driving on any public thoroughfare, highway, or street in the Philippines. So, ibig sabihin, kahit pa-flat yan, hindi ka pwedeng mag-text kasi pwede kang madisgrasya or maka-aksidente ng ibang tao at lalabag ka sa batas natin dito sa Pilipinas. Okay. So, may additional information tayo. Nagets ba, mga anak? Oh, parang
Yes
hindi
po.
nyo na-gets, no?
Yes po.
Okay. Yes, okay. How about you, Maggie? Nakakasunod ba?
Po, sir.
Yes, okay. So driving in a situation like this situation number 4 is a big no. Ayan. Hindi daw kasi this slope is undefined at napakadelikado nito. So siguro kung mangyayari ito, wag naman sana ma-aksidente tayo. Okay. So, ayan, naintindihan ba natin yung pagkuha ng slope using the formula? Ano ulit yung formula natin na ginamit dito, Ali?
Slope or m equals rise over run.
Okay, very good. M is equal to rise over run. Now, the next question is, how to find the slope of a line given 2 points? Paano naman daw kung hinahanap naman natin ay 2 points? So, when given a graph, we use the formula M is equal to rise over run. Pero kung hahanapin naman natin yung slope given yung 2 points lamang, so meron na tayong ganitong situation. The slope of a line passing through the 2 points, point 1, x sub 1 and y sub 1, and point 2 as x sub 2, y sub 2 is given by the formula. Will you please read this one, Maggie? Will you please read our formula in finding the slope of when 2 lines are given or when 2 points are given? Class, this is given, okay? Thank you. Ali, will you please read this the formula?
M equals y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1.
Okay, very good. How many points do we have here? As you can see.
2
We have
points.
2 points. Okay, 2 points yung pinag-uusapan natin. So, or pwede daw siyang magkapalit, pwede daw siyang maging y sub 1 minus y sub 2 all over x sub 1 minus x sub 2. Pero meron daw siyang condition. Dapat daw si x sub 1 is not equal to x sub 2. Why? Because if that is happen or kapag nangyari yan, when we subtract x sub 1 minus x sub 2 at pareho sila ng value, magiging 0 yung denominator. Pag naging 0 yung denominator, magiging undefined yung slope. So, hindi daw pwede itong mangyari. So, tatandaan natin ito. Okay. So, para ma-explore natin ito ng mas para mas maintindihan ninyo, let's have this PhET interactive simulations. Ano nga ba itong PhET interactive simulation? We're going to use PhET interactive simulation at this part of our lesson. This simulation is an open educational resources, provides fun-free, interactive research-based science and mathematics simulations. So kayo as a student, pwede nyo rin itong gamitin. Kami as a teacher, pwede rin namin siyang gamitin para mas maintindihan yung lessons sa science at sa math. Okay, so meron tayo ditong website na ating i-visit para ma-explore natin yung slope given 2 points. Let me share, or let me stop my sharing. Okay, so open ko lang to. Ayan. Hello, nandiyan pa kayo mga anak?
Yes po.
Okay, how about you, Maggie? Nandiyan ka ba? Okay, mukhang nawala yung connection niya, no? Tama ba, Ali? Nawala siya?
Opo, ata.
Okay, nakikita mo na tong screen ko, Ali, yung graphing lines na nakalagay?
Yes po, nakikita po.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so, ayan, mag-explore tayo, no? Okay, so, gamit itong PhET simulation, magbibigay ako ng 2 points. Ayan. So, from here, we have this point, color pink, and this one is color yellow-green, or green. Yan. So, ano bang tingin mo dito, Ali? Yellow-green or green? Diyan sa screen mo.
Yellow-green po.
Okay. So, tingnan natin, lagyan ko siya ng grid line. Pwede natin lagyan ng grid line. Yan. So, ikaw, Ali, ano kaya yung coordinates ng point na pink? This one. Sa tingin mo?
Ano po? 1, 2.
1, 2. Let's check. Pwede natin itong igalaw. Iangat natin dyan. That's 1, 2. Very good. How about this yellow-green? Sa tingin mo, bago ko ilagay itong ating katulong para ma-determine yung location ng point.
6, 7.
6, 7. Let's check. Okay, very good. So now, if we're going to use this, nakikita mo to, Ali, yung formula natin dito kanina, yung pinakita ko. Tama ba? Nakikita mo?
Apo.
Okay. The formula in finding the slope given 2 points is y sub 2 minus y sub 1 all over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. So if we're going to use this formula and y sub 2 is 7 and y sub 1 is 2, x sub 2 is 6 and y sub 2 is x sub 1, sorry, is 1, what is our slope? So tingnan muna natin. So kung ito ay y sub 2 natin, tas bawasan natin ng 2, what is 7 minus 2, Ali?
5 po.
5. How about 6 minus 1?
5 also.
Okay, what do you think the slope of this line given the 2 points?
1.
Okay, let's check. Kinakabahan ako, no? Baka mamaya hindi naman 1. Tingin mo, Ali, tama tayo?
Yes po, tama.
Okay, manalig tayo na. Okay, so let's check. That's 5 over 5. Very good. The slope is, papakita yan dyan eh. Ayan, basahin mo nga to, Ali. What is the slope?
Slope is 1.
Slope is 1. Okay, as you can see, we have 7. 7. So, tingnan natin. Ayan ulit. Ayan, 7 as our y sub 2 minus y sub 1 as 2. Ayan, ito siya. And then we have x sub 2, that's 6. And we have minus 1, that's x sub 1. It will give us 5 over 5. Or sabi mo, Ali, ano nga ulit ang slope natin? Positive or negative 1?
Positive 1 po.
Okay, indeed. Absolutely. Very good. Let's try another one. Ganito lang siya pag nire-reset. Yan. Halimbawa, gusto nyo mag-explore as a student, ayan, reset nyo lang siya. Tapos hide nyo muna to para hindi nyo nakikita yung sagot. Nakikita nyo lang yung formula. Sige, punta naman tayo. Pag-ganyan naman tayo. Yan. Okay. So, lipat natin dito. Ayan. So, Ali, ano yung coordinates ng pink na point?
Ano
Ali?
po? 3, 2?
3, 2. Okay, how about this one? This yellow-green point. Sige, bilangin mo lang. Alam ko nagbibilang ka eh.
Negative 6, 6.
Okay, negative 6, 6. Let's try. Let's see if that is correct. That is positive 3, 2. And we have here negative 6, 6. Okay. If that is so, what is our slope? Let's check. Okay, the slope must be or will become 6 minus 2. Okay, that is 6 minus 2. That will give us 4 and negative 6. Hello, Maggie. Will you please unmute your mic? Okay, we have negative 6 minus 3. That is negative 9. Okay, so what is our slope now, Ali?
Negative 4, 9 po.
Okay, negative 4, 9. Okay, kanina meron tayong nakuhang slope. Ngayon naman, negative 4, 9. At let's try pa. Isa pa tayo. Yan, try pa ulit tayo. Sige, paano naman kapag ganito? Ayan. So, this one will give us 1, 2. And this one will give us 7, 2. Ito yung location. Sige, Ali, where is y sub 2? Or what is y sub 2? In our given.
Yung 2 po. Yung 2 po.
2. Okay, 2. What is y sub 1?
Yung 2 din po.
Parehong 2. Okay, very good. How about x sub 2? Yeah, tama, x sub 2.
Tama po ba? Yung green po ba yung second point?
Yes.
Yung 7 po yung x sub.
Okay, how about x sub 1?
Yung 1.
Okay, so what is our slope if we're going to use this formula? If we're going to have 2 minus 2, that is 0, tama ba?
Yes.
Over?
6.
And what is your slope? Bago ko ipakita, ano kaya yung sagot mo na slope natin dito?
0
Kapag ganito yung 0, parang kanina sa dinaanan ni Teacher Billy, tama ba? Naalala mo?
Opo.
Okay, tingnan natin kung ganun pa din. Okay, 0 over 6. That's very good. The slope, if we have that scenario for this horizontal line, anong basa dito, Ali? Will you please read this one?
Slope is 0.
Okay, very good. Let's have the last one for this. So, paano naman kapag ganito siya? Ayan. Ano kaya yung slope natin based dun sa kanina pinakita natin sa kay Teacher Billy? Tingin mo, is it 0? Is it positive, negative, or what?
Undefined po.
Okay, because our line is what?
Vertical.
Okay, vertical. Let's check. Malay natin. Tingnan natin kung tama. The answer is slope is undefined. Ayan, may malaking X kasi ang ating x sub 2 and x sub 1 is 0 and 0. So 0 minus 0 is 0. It will give us negative 9 divided by 0. If the denominator is 0, the answer is always undefined. Therefore, the slope is undefined. Nagets ba yung ating lesson sa part na ito, Ali?
Yes po.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay. So now, anong napansin mo? Ayan, tingnan natin ha. Ayan. Tingnan natin to ha, tingnan mabuti ha. Ayan. Yung slope natin pag simula dito papunta doon, ano yung slope natin? Ayan, tingnan mo ha. Ayan, gagalawin ko siya. Nagiging negative ba siya or positive?
Positive po.
Positive. Paano pag binaliktad ko? You check it, Ali ha. Ayan. Ano nang nangyayari sa slope natin? Kapag naman simula dito, papunta doon tayo, pababa. Ano nangyayari sa slope natin? Nagiging?
Negative.
Negative slope. Again, pag upward tayo to the right, sabi mo positive. Pag naman downward tayo to the right, negative. Tama ba, Ali?
Yes, sir.
Kapag naman naging horizontal, anong slope natin? Tingnan mo. Ayan. Ililipat-lipat ko pero horizontal pa rin. What is our slope?
0.
0. At kapag naman vertical, ano yung slope natin?
Still undefined.
undefined. Okay. So, nakita natin yung pagbabago ng slope depende sa direction ng line. So, kapag pababa siya, negative. Pag pataas siya, going to the right, that is positive. Kapag naman horizontal, that is 0. Kapag naman naging vertical, that is undefined. Okay. So, very good. Let's stop my sharing and let's go back to our presentation. Ayan. So, naintindihan ba ulit, Ali and Maggie?
Yes po, sir.
Okay. So, take note, sabi. Take note daw natin ito. So, the value of the slope M tells the trend. Okay? Tika lang. Yan. Tells the trend of the graph. If M is positive, then the graph is increasing from left to right. So, kanina, yung sabi natin kanina, pagpataas siya doon, increasing, so the slope is greater than 0 or positive. Paano naman if M is negative? Ano nangyayari doon sa direction natin, Ali, ng line? Hindi ko muna papakita, ikaw muna. Kung talagang naintindihan mo yung lesson natin doon sa PhET simulation. Kapag yung M ay negative, anong nangyayari sa line natin? Is it increasing or what?
Decreasing po.
Decreasing from left to right? Yes or no?
Yes, yes po.
Okay, let's check. If M is negative, then the graph is decreasing from left to right. Okay, from left to right. Therefore, if that is the case, M is less than 0 or the slope is always negative. How about if M is 0? What is our slope? Or anong itsura ng linya natin? Ali?
Horizontal po.
Okay, let's check. If M is 0, then the graph is a horizontal line. Very good. So, if M is undefined, then the graph naman ay ano? Vertical. Okay. So, nagets ba yung ating...
Vertical.
Yes, yes. Okay. So, let's apply na. Kasi alam nyo na eh. So, tingnan natin to. Paano natin ma-apply yung slope? Ayan, malapit na tayo sa ating application. Ito siya. Ano yung nakikita mo, Ali?
Wheelchair po.
Wheelchair. Saan ba ginagamit ang wheelchair?
Pag po may kapansanan or injuries.
Yes, so injury sa hospital, pag may kapansanan, ginagamit ang wheelchair para pantulong sa kanila, 'di ba? Para maka-transport pa rin sila from one place to another, tama?
Yes,
Yes po.
Okay. So how about the next image? Ano itong nakikita ninyo? Ito, particularly itong part na to. Ano tong part na to? Ano kaya ang tawag dito? May idea ba kayo? Kanina nasabi to ni Maggie eh. Dun sa example niya ng mga slope. It
Ramp.
starts with letter R. Ha?
Ramp.
Ramp. Okay. So, kung pagsasamahin natin sila, ano kaya relationship ng dalawang to? Nung wheelchair tsaka nung ramp. Ali,
The
go
wheelchair.
ahead. Yes, Maggie.
The wheelchair. The ramp will be used so that the wheelchair can go inside
Upward or
the
downwards? Yes.
Yes, upward.
Okay. So thank you so much.
Yan
How
yung
about-
magiging daanan niya.
Yes. Thank you. How about you, Ali?
Yes po. Nakikita po yan sa mga hospitals para po mas madaling makadaan yung mga wheelchair or mga tao na hindi kaya maglakad.
Yes. Sa hospital lang ba ito nakikita?
Sa mga ibang establishment. po,
Other
like
establishment.
Sa mall, nakikita natin. Tama, sa school, sa mga iba't ibang
Yes.
building, meron laging ganito, no? Okay.
For for
Para may equality. Parang
Yes
gano'n.
po.
Diba? Yes. Kasi pag hagdan, paano na yung mga naka-wheelchair? So, we have here, ayan. So, sabi dito, according to ADA or the Americans with Disabilities Act, the slope in the direction of travel cannot exceed 1:12. So, sa Amerika daw, meron ginawang act na yung slope daw, pag gumawa kayo, dapat it cannot exceed 1:12 or 1:12. Meaning that for every 1 inch of rise para daw sa bawat taas na 1 inch, meron daw dapat length na 12 inches yung gagawin mong rampa. Anything steeper is considered dangerous. This is from www.rehabmart.com, yung ating source. So, napaka-dangerous na daw kasi pag tumaas pa dito. Dapat daw, ito yung standard based dun sa act na ipinasa ng ADA or American with Disabilities. Okay, so now, tingnan natin yung ipinakita natin na rampa kanina. Kung susunod siya sa regulation ng ADA. Yan. Will you please read the problem, Ali?
If the distance between point A to B is 29 inches and the
Yes.
length of the ramp is 348 inches, determine if the given ramp follows the ADA regulations in providing a sufficient ramp slope.
Okay, so tingnan nun natin if the distance between point A to B is 29 inches and the ramp or the length of the ramp is 348 inches, tingnan daw natin kung slope na ito daw taas na to, itong part na to ng daan, nag-comply sa regulations ng ADA. So, let's have the solution. For our given, we have the vertical rise. Okay, so kung makikita nyo na may highlight dito, tingnan nyo mabuti, yan yung vertical rise natin that is equal to, that is from point A to B, 29 inches, sabi sa given. So, we have now the length of the ramp or our run that is equal to 348 inches. The question is, what is the slope? Okay, sabi kanina, yung slope ba na makukuha natin ay nagko-comply kaya siya doon sa sinasabi ng ADA. So, for our solution, anong gagamitin natin ditong formula? Anyone? Ali, what do you think? To find the slope of the ramp.
Ano po yung M equals rise over run?
Okay, let's check. Very good. M is equal to rise over run. If that is so, what is our rise again?
29.
29. How about the run, Maggie? Okay. Ali, will you please tell me? What is the
348.
348. Okay, so if that is so, M is equal to rise over run, which is, sabi ninyo, 29 divided by 348. Hello, Maggie? Will you please mute your mic? Okay, so we have rise over run, that is 29 divided by 348. So, can we lowest term or can we simplify the answer? Anyone? Yes or no? Masisimplify pa ba natin yung 29 over 348 para mas makita natin kung nag-comply siya dun sa ADA regulations?
Yes po.
Yes,
po.
Ali. Yes, okay. So, kung isi-simplify natin sila, meron ba silang greatest common factor? Kasi yun yung ginagamit natin pag simplify nito. Meron ba, Ali? Bukod sa 1.
Meron po.
Ano ang
12.
kanilang greatest common factor?
12 po.
12? Are you sure 12 is the greatest common factor?
29.
29. Okay. So, if our GCF is 29, we can divide it. And we have 29 divided by 29. What is the answer?
112, sir. 112.
112 is your answer,
112.
Maggie.
Yes po.
Okay. Let's check. Okay. M is equal to 112. Now, kung yung slope pala ng ramp na ito is 112, nag-comply ba siya dun sa regulations ng ADA kagaya ng sinabi natin kanina? Yes or no?
Yes po.
Yes po.
Yes. Okay. Bakit kaya? Therefore, sabi, the construction of the ramp follows the ADA regulations in providing a sufficient ramp slope. Kasi nga, sabi kanina, the ramp must not be or must not exceed 1:12 slope. Okay, so very good itong ramp na to, no? Nag-comply siya dun sa ADA regulation. So, hindi makakasuhan yung nag-construct nito, yung mga contractor, kasi sumunod sila dun sa batas para sa mga persons with disabilities. So, napakahalaga at napaka-importante nilang lahat. Okay. So, now, tingin ko naintindihan na ninyo. Okay, makakapag-impart ba kayo sa akin ng importance of slope in real world? Ano yung kahalagaan na nakita ninyo ng slope sa totoong buhay? Ali, ikaw muna. based dun sa ating naging discussion. Will you please share us, Ali?
Yes po. For me po, yung mga slope is, yun nga po, particularly sa mga persons with disability, may importance din po siya kasi hindi sila nakakapaglakad sa mga like sa mga hagdan ganon. So parang important na maging maayos yung maging dadaanan nila pag lalo na yung parang sa ADA na bigyan nila ng justification yung kung ano ba yung mas safe para dun sa mga persons with disability.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much. How about you, Maggie?
Ano po, makakatulong siya para, like yung example niyo po, sir, yung sa
Yes.
sa wheelchair, 'di ba? Kumbaga, it can be a big help para mas mapadali yung buhay, especially ng mga disabled persons, 'di ba? Yan, so aside from that, for example, yun nga, sa mga sasakyan,
Yes, yes, yes.
diba? Kumbaga,
Okay.
ano po kasi, sa panahon ngayon, necessity na yung vehicles diba? Para
Yes,
mas
yes.
mapadali yung buhay natin. So,
Yes.
kung wala yung slope, ayan, so, hindi naman, diba, in real life, hindi naman lahat po ng situation is, laging flat, diba? Or laging horizontal yan, or pantay yung buhay. So,
Yes, yes.
may times na talagang dadaan tayo sa sa slope. Ayan. So,
Yes.
may slant, may pababa, may pataas. So, importante po siya sa atin, especially yun nga, sa mga yung mga things na ginagamit po natin para mas
Yes.
maging madali yung buhay ng tao. Yun
Yes,
po.
thank you so much, Maggie. Ang active nitong mga students ko, no. Okay, Maggie and Ali, thank you so much. So, sabi kanina, yung slope hindi lang siya basta ginagawa, no? Or yung ramp hindi lang siya basta ginagawa. Hindi porket may slope na okay na siya. Hindi, dapat marami siyang considerations. Like yung hagdan, yung stairs, mahalaga siya kasi kung walang ganun, hindi mo makokonect yung second to first floor or second to third and second to first, hindi mo makokonect. So yun yung use talaga ng slope. So in building roads, in traveling, in construction of the parking lot, slides, hanger sa damit, may slope pa din siya. Kasi kung pag hinang mo siya, may slope siya, negative yung slope niya. In building a house, ngayon nagkataas tayo ng mga roads, slope pa rin siya. Building a stairs when hiking, in forecasting the demand of the number of products to produce based on data. So sa business, meron pa rin use itong slope na ito. At yun yung mga pag-aaralan natin sa susunod pang mga araw. And very good sa inyong lahat kasi nakita ninyo yung importance ng slope sa bawat tao at sa bawat isa. Okay, so for us, so slope of a line is represented by M again. So the formula for that is M is equal to rise over run, or if 2 points are given, we have y sub 2 of minus y sub 1 all over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. Okay, so I know you learned something sa hapon na ito or sa afternoon na ito. Napakagaling at napaka-active ninyo. Okay, for checking your understanding, you may check this website. Ipopost ko rin ito sa ating learning management system. For our asynchronous task, we have this one. You check our learning management system for assignments. And let me end my presentation with this one. When I see a slippery slope, my instinct is to build a terrace, from John McCarthy. So ibig sabihin, sa buhay natin in life, kapag may nakita tayong challenges, we have to makapaggawa pa tayo ng iba pang paraan para malagpasan natin itong mga problem na ito. Lalo na tayo sa tayong mga teacher, we are in a distance learning setup. And syempre, gumagawa tayo ng many ways para maturuan natin ng mga bata. Like this Vival group, they're continuously giving opportunities for students, parents, and teachers to learn. And with that, thank you and keep safe, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sir Billy. Now we will proceed to our question and answer portion. We have two questions from Sir Joseph Odalon Ermitaño. We'll go with the first one first. Good day, Sir Billy. May tanong po ako sa inyo. Sa apat na branches ng mathematics, algebra, geometry, trigonometry, and calculus, ano po ang most favorite and tingin nyo po most difficult para sa mga students?
Grabe, no? Challenging yung question. So, feeling ko kasi, yung sinabi niya ng mga branches ng mathematics is magkakapatid talaga. So, ibig sabihin, the foundation is a very important. Kaya yung mga elementary teachers and yung mga elementary students, it is very important for them to grasp yung mga foundational knowledge and topics na dapat talagang nasa kanila na, lalo na sa grade 7, nandiyan nag-start yung algebra natin. So dapat talagang mahirap ito sa mga bata yung calculus if the foundation is very weak. So ibig sabihin, as a teacher and as a parent and as a student, when you are dealing with mathematics, yung foundation is very important. You cannot go with the complex one if you cannot grasp the foundation. So ibig sabihin yung fundamentals, napakalagang matutunan mo. Bakit? Kasi lahat yon is ladderized. Lahat yon gagamitin mo sa mga susunod pang magiging challenges and problems na kakaharapin mo sa mathematics. For that question na tinatanong is ano kaya yung pinakamahirap? I think lahat yon talaga hirap ang bata when yung foundation ay mahina. So doon tayo magpatatag sa pundasyon ng mga bata. Thank you so much, Ma'am G.
Thank you, Sir Billy. The next question is, pag mathematics ang usapan, parang tumitigil po ang mundo ng mga students
Yes.
at takot po ang kanilang nararamdaman. Paano po kaya mas magiging madali at mas maintindihan ng students ang math sa pag-aaral sa buhay?
Okay. Siguro, Ma'am G, I'll answer that question. Kung paano ko siya nai-experience as a teacher, kasi math teacher nga ako. So, as a teacher, you always have to be you touch the lives of the students, of your students. So parang dapat as a teacher hindi ka mahirap i-approach ng mga student mo. And dapat you give individualized feedback. Dapat kilalanin mo sila. Kasi yung math mahirap talaga siya. Mahirap talaga siya in many ways. So kasi nga napakalaki ng expectation sa mga creative thinking skills, doon sa critical thinking skills, doon sa higher order thinking skills ng students, dapat mapalabas mo yun. And yung lahat ng yun, hindi yun lalabas kung yung bata is not enjoying the subject. So big factor for that is the teacher and their environment. So you have to set the environment na yung bata is free to ask question, free to ask your presentation, free na tanungin bakit ganyan at bakit ganoon, at dapat malawak ang pangunawa natin to explain all of that. Kasi when the students are trying to ask question in their minds at napahiya sila one time, hindi na yan magtatanong, or magtatanong man yan, hindi na niya itatanong lahat ng nasa isip niya kasi natakot na siya before. So wag tayo magbigay ng hindrance sa mga bata at reason sa mga bata para tumigil magtanong sa teacher. At tayo naman mga teacher, we have to explain it well with all of our hearts para matouch natin yung iba. At pag nakita yun ng bata, that is a domino effect for all of us. Na yung mathematics, we can accept it with love and with courage na I cannot do all of those complex problems. I cannot perform or answer all of those complex problems. But our goal is that masabi ng mga bata na I am confident enough that I know mathematics very well. Parang yun ganun. Thank you so much, Ma'am G.
Thank you very much, Sir Billy. That's all the questions we have for now. Any last reminders for our viewers today?
Ayun lang. Last reminder siguro, always deal with contextualization pa nagtuturo tayo ng mathematics, and always tingnan natin yung mga positive ways para paano pa natin matutulungan, maximize technology, maximize the use of lahat ng open educational resources na available para matulungan natin ang mga bata, and gamitin natin ang Vival Group para magbigay ng learning and quality education sa lahat. Thank you so much, Ma'am G.
There we have it. In behalf of Vibal Group Incorporated, I would like to thank our speaker for today for this indeed very interactive and insightful demo teaching session. It is always an honor to have you with us, Sir Billy, and to our very participative teachers here in the Zoom meeting, Miss Ali Quinones and Miss Maggie May Sari. Thank you very much po for being active. And to all our Kavibal viewers, all thanks to you for your continuous patronage to all our daily learning session. Don't forget to register to get your e-certificate of participation. We also encourage you to subscribe and watch on our official Vival Facebook and YouTube channel. Muli, maraming